What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to get on here and talk about a everyday first aid kit that anybody out there can carry with just simple items to get you through the day. So this is basically a setup that's great for a mother with kids, father with kids, your everyday person just trying to get through the day of their chores or shopping or going to work and they get a minor injury and just things like that. So we're going to go over some items that you should always carry on you. Now, it doesn't have to be in these kinds of packs. These are more for like an IFAC for bigger situations. This is just what I carry, and I put this on my backpack and all that. So this is more of a lighter one. I mean, you could kind of carry it in whatever you want, really, just as long as you have the stuff. So we're going to go over what an everyday person, mother, father, your neighbor, the guy down the street mowing the lawn should carry as a first aid kit. So let's kind of open this up and see what we got in here. So as you can tell, we have two separate apartments and this thing is loaded with stuff. So the first thing I want to go over is you never ever want to leave home with your first aid kit. Always leave it in your car, or if you can carry just a little tiny one on you that has something that can get you through whatever situation you're in at that time. Maybe you're only going out for an hour, but you have just that little kit. Now that little kit can just consist of a couple of assorted Band-Aids, all right? Maybe some antiseptic wipes or some alcohol wipes, things like that, but always have something on you. Now, speaking of Band-Aids, always carry an assortment of Band-Aids. That's good to have because little boo-boos, for the kids or even for you, you accidentally cut yourself. And always carry an antiseptic wipe. I would suggest at least 5 of each wipes because these are only single use. And then your alcohol prep pads. Now, this is good for sterilization, also cleaning. Also carry 5, so 5 of each, 5 of your alcohol pads and 5 of your antiseptic pads. I would definitely not leave home without those. Also, in this kit, I have set up here in a little baggie here, something I never go without. And now, what's in here is some triple antibiotic ointment, which can kind of, heal any kind of wound as long as it's not massive. You don't want to pack a massive gaping wound with triple antibiotic. But, you get the average cut or slice, or even if you need stitches, just pack it on there and bandage it until you can get to a hospital. I also carry some antacids with me, just in case that stomach acts up. Aspirins, also carry non-aspirins. I have more triple antibiotic ointment in here. I carry non-aspirins, and what the non-aspirin consists of is just Tylenol, acetaminophen. So if you were to carry Tylenol, that's fine too. So these are your non-aspirins. And then I carry some antidiarrheals. This is a lifesaver. You don't want to keep running back and forth to the bathroom. That's just loperamide, so antidiarrheal. So I keep that in my first aid kit also. And this is just antiseptic and alcohol wipes like we just went over. Always carry some type of bandaging. Now, these are Coflex wraps. They're very stretchable, all right? So this is actually a couple feet, and this stuff is great for anything. It's very stretchable, so you can easily bandage a cut with that, put a little piece of gauze on it. Now next is the gauze. Never go anywhere without some type of gauze, whether it's a 2x2, a 3x3, little pieces of gauze like that. But gauze is always good to have for either putting over that wound and then bandaging it, or cleaning something. It can act as a napkin. It can act as, multi-thing. So, along with bandaging, I have an ace bandage here. Always carry. I never go anywhere without duct tape too, because duct tape can double down as something you need to hold down, something you need to tape, or bandaging material. So I never go anywhere without duct tape also. So I have different kinds of tape in here. I have medical tape. Grab you some medical tape. I have rolled gauze. Again, the gauze, that kind of just flung out because it's tight. Rolled gauze. You always want to have some gauze. So, if it's regular 2x2, 3x3, 4x4 gauze or rolled gauze, always carry some kind of gauze on you. Again, I have a antiseptic. I just put it in this little bottle. You don't have to go to the extreme like this. And also, I have a little pill vial here that carries Advil, Aleve, and Benadryl. Now, you can easily go to the store and buy one of these, and what I suggest is you actually take out, this consists of 10 tablets. I would take out 10 of those and keep 5 Advil, have 5 Tylenol, and 5 Benadryl. Always carry Benadryl with you, because if you have an allergic reaction to something, you always have your antihistamine. Alright, so you don't want to be, your throat closing on you, or you're swollen up and you don't have anything on you and you can't get to the hospital fast enough and things like that. So always carry Benadryl on you. Also, scissors and tweezers are vital. Now scissors, usually if you buy a first aid kit, they come with these plastic tweezers. I don't like them personally because they can easily slip. They don't grab good enough. As you can see, like there's a little gap there if I press down. I always suggest metal tweezers and some kind of scissors that can cut the gauze. It can cut the band-aids, it can cut the bandages, it can cut the tape, it can cut anything you need to cut. So, always tweezers and scissors. And again, I have bigger gauze in here. That's just what I carry. If you want to carry bigger gauze, great. And also, a triangular bandage. If you don't know what a triangular bandage is, so basically, its first job is to act as a sling. If, if I have a fractured arm, a broken arm, or just a sprain, or if my arm, is completely bruised up and I have to keep it in a stationary position. So it can act as a sling. But not only as a sling, it can also act as a bandage. So you can actually wrap this around a wound, obviously clean it first, maybe put some triple antibiotic ointment on it, then some gauze, and then wrap it around. So I always suggest carrying at least 2 triangular bandages on you. These can be used for a lot of different things. So, that's pretty much it. So for the average person, so I would say definitely don't go anywhere without some kind of sterilization, some kind of cleaning, some kind of bandage material, some kind of tape, and some kind of medicines that can get you through the day. And like I said, you don't have to carry it in this whole fancy pack here that is, quick deployment and all that. And I also carry a pen. I always carry something to write with because you never know when you need a pen. You should always carry a pen anyway. But you can just get a regular old pouch, like something like this. This was actually a first aid kit from Walmart that I took apart and added a bunch of stuff to. So you could just easily, get a little pouch. Always carry some Band-Aids, some scissors, some tweezers, some tape, some medicines to get you through the day, antiseptic, alcohol, gauze, tape, bandage material. That's pretty much will get you through the day. So make sure that you do this, and it will keep you safe for whatever application you need. Now, if you need to go a little further, then we will talk about that later. I will go into more advanced medical equipment, But for your everyday mom, dad, average Joe, like I said, or you know, Joey cutting the lawn down the street, this is good for what everyday use is and should be. So make sure you always have some sort of first aid kit. That's all I'm asking. Very simple. So as always, Doc Wilderness here. Stay safe, stay prepared, and stay vigilant. Thank you guys.